actual innocence claims. A lot of writs that are filed are actual innocence claims. Much of what we have in that space revolves around circumstances where witnesses may have come in and have lied during the course of your case. It may have been confessions that were coerced by the police. It may have been an inappropriate lineup that was conducted for purposes of identifying you as a potential defendant in a case. There is a whole slew of potential avenues to pursue with respect to actual innocence. And I believe that this is a really big one for so many individuals that are currently incarcerated or have been incarcerated specifically for a very long period of time because they simply did not have either the financial means in order to pursue a writ of habeas corpus based on that issue, or there was no scientific evidence that was available at the time, which we obviously have a much more advanced system of seeking resolutions through DNA evidence and much more advanced capabilities scientifically to be able to identify people through other means of analysis, whether it would be audio-visual, fingerprint, so on and so forth. So much of this requires, again, an investigation. So how do we get to this place? What do we need to do? Outside of the grounds that we would potentially seek in a writ of habeas corpus, what's most important is for you to be able to hire a lawyer that can help guide you into a place where you can investigate all of these issues and the backgrounds of your case. That investigation would start from before charges are filed against you. The investigation would encompass all of the interviews that police were conducting, all of the investigation that they were doing in the background with respect to who you are, how they ultimately got to you, or even if you're arrested on the spot, what happened in the course of the events of what ultimately got you into the place that you're in. Then it continues throughout the course of your case. Your case is pending prior to trial. Everything that's going on with respect to the communication between you and your lawyer, going to court, what the state is communicating to your attorney, what the judge is doing during the course of the case prior to trial, how all of this comes together before you actually go into a courtroom in order to plead your case before a jury. Then we proceed to the trial. We again investigate portions of the case during trial, what was done, what was not done. Much of this was not brought up on appeal because you can't bring it up on appeal. That investigation may expand the record in order to help bring things to light that were previously not brought to light. So we want to be able to do that. Then we obviously come to the appellate phase, so on and so forth. So the investigation encompasses that entire process from start to finish.